I was first introduced to SSL through the Cooperative Education Program at Cornell. It's a two-part program where you spend a semester and a summer with one company, and you really can dive in depth to more projects. I really enjoyed my time at SSL, and when I finished my master's degree, they offered me a full-time position. So I moved to California, and that was my first introduction to the space and satellite industry. I come from a family full of math teachers and engineers. My grandfather, father, and aunt are all engineers in various fields, so I grew up being surrounded by building projects and all sorts of fun engineering activities. So that really got me hooked on engineering and started me down that path. In elementary school, I remember reading a magazine about a moon base and how it needed all of these different subsystems to work efficiently. That really started my interest in space. After that, in governor's school, during high school, I spent a month in the summer designing a mission to Mars with other students, and that was just fantastic. So after that, completely hooked, I went on to college at Cornell for undergrad and grad school. And for my grad school research project, I was able to work with Cornell's Space Systems Design Studio, and we flew our flux pinning research project on Zero-G's Vomit Comet. So why space? Because it's fascinating, because there are always new problems that need to be solved. I've never turned down a challenge. I've tried to find opportunities and projects that help me learn and grow and take a little bit of a step outside of my comfort zone. Growing up, my dad always said, follow your dreams, and so I've done that through schooling and through work. The second half of my answer is luck. I've just happened to be in the right place at the right time for a few opportunities, and I've jumped at the chance to become involved. I would tell myself two things. The first is to ask lots of questions, and the second is to maintain a sense of humor. Curiosity and humor are key. For all of the projects that you'll be in, you'll be surrounded by subject matter experts, and it's really important to take advantage of those opportunities and ask questions. You can learn so much with each project and grow on that. For the sense of humor, no matter how well you plan a project, things do not always go according to plan. So it's much better when those surprises come that you can laugh at them, roll with the punches, and then jump straight into figuring out your solutions. Mentorship is really important. I've been lucky to have some fantastic mentors at SSL. It's really helpful to have someone who you can go to who genuinely is interested in your career and personal development. And when you come to those tough career decisions, they can really help advise you. I've tried to take the open and honest feedback that I've received from my mentors and use that same format when I'm able to mentor some of our summer interns. When we get a new intern, I try to give them define objectives for a project, but not define how they're going to go about it. I like them to be able to use their own creativity and their strengths to figure out how they want to solve the problem. My first intern emailed me, and he said that the project that I gave him one summer actually encouraged him to go into the thesis that he's currently pursuing. And that's just amazing to hear. And it's really rewarding to know that the time and effort that you spend helping others really does impact their career down the line. The biggest lesson I've learned so far is that change is constant, and I've learned that over and over again. I was lucky to be selected to participate in SSL's rotation program. This program is structured as a two-part rotation where you spend 9 months in each department. The nice thing about that is that every 9 months you know that there's a change coming. And with that, you join a new team and a new department, and you learn a whole new set of skills. So I've really started to embrace change and not find it as daunting as I first did in the beginning of my career. I know I'm a bit biased, but additively manufacturing parts for space is pretty exciting. Additive manufacturing is different than traditional manufacturing, where you start with a piece of material and you remove parts that you don't need. With additive manufacturing, you actually add material just where you need it. And that really enables you to do different designs and really open the design space. Additive manufacturing can reduce cost, reduce lead time, and improve performance for the satellite. So it has many benefits. At SSL, we have a great additive manufacturing team. We've been using additive manufacturing for years, And of our current spacecraft on orbit, 15 of them have additively manufactured parts on them. And between all 15, we have over 1,000 parts. I think that's really impressive. Across the space and satellite industry, additive manufacturing is being used to develop solutions to some of our greatest challenges. It has the potential to reshape how we design spacecraft. How cool is that?